Welcome and thank you for joining me in my session on direct instruction, DI information session today. You would have been directed to this video if you've received a letter from me to say that your child is joining our direct instruction English program. Hopefully in this session you will hear what direct instruction is, why we choose to run the program at the John Roan, and how it will benefit your child. What is direct instruction? Direct instruction is doing things differently. So it's a teaching method by Siegfried Ingelmann, proven after 50 years of extensive research. It focuses on explicit demonstration and practice that has its groundings on children who are disadvantaged or who have little confidence. So it's really for our most able students who can do things well but who've struggled. It accelerates their academic progress and improves their attitude to learning and their behaviour in the classroom. And there's an emphasis in these sessions to retrieval of previously learnt skills. So only 10 to 15% of the content is new learning each lesson, whereas the rest is included to allow for mastery of earlier concepts. So no child is left behind. It models itself on a tracked curriculum rather than a spiraling curriculum. So we're really tracking these students, focusing on building on their blocks to success. How does this link with John Roan English Vision? So the John Roan English Vision is to be excellent in all we do, for all students to be excellent and to be able to be excellent. It's to assist them to acquire knowledge, skills and cultural capital through an engaging, accessible, diverse and appropriately challenging curriculum. Many of you, when you came to our open evenings, or if you've come to school, you would see that we're very proud of the vast range in our curriculum. It's to have high ambitions and expectations for all students, guiding them to make or exceed progress, including individual age-related progress, and celebrate those successes. Is to empower our students, your children, to overcome barriers, become proud, confident readers, and successfully articulate themselves both in the written and oral form. Is to enable our students to all be involved, determined, pursue their ambitions, and develop leadership skills for life beyond the classroom. And the DI program really focuses on this idea about students becoming proud, confident readers, okay, and being able to make progress, including their age-related progress for themselves, to be there. This program is designed for that. So why has your child been selected for DI? Well, this revolutionary program has been selected, your child has been selected for it because after the initial placement test, it showed that they're qualified for the program. So that means they took the reading age NGRT test, and then they also then took a placement testing with me individually to assess their reading and their decoding skills. And based on that, we felt that they would benefit from having this opportunity for a real specific bespoke program to improve their decoding skills. We believe that direct instruction program is beneficial, and even more, it's vital that we implement it as we look to accelerate progress, especially given the recent prolonged disruption that we've had with face-to-face teaching last year, and many of our students have had to endure those changes, which haven't been best for all our students. The DI program is going to prepare your child in giving them firm foundations so that they can access a fully enriched and inclusive curriculum, supporting their reading, writing, and numeracy. It will contribute to their development and future attainment. Now, direct instruction is an intervention tool to support learning and a strategy where teaching is through explicit demonstration and practice. It is there to ensure that they have the knowledge needed for and clear explanations given to them of their expectations. It is unique. It's not like how other lessons are run in the school, but validated research shows its success. And it's been validated by recent progress from students at Avonbourne Academies, another United Learning School, who've benefited. And the results show excellent progress made by students in the programme who are now thriving in a full curriculum. So again, this programme is not meant to be for a student forever. It's only for their year. So some success stories and case studies. We have got on your screen, you'll be able to see student A who started direct instruction in year 7. They admitted to their teacher that they're not confident in reading. It extended past their reading to just hiding away behind other students, becoming tearful in lessons, struggling to read sentences or simple words. Um, Now, your child may not be student A. We're showing you an example here. But this student had a real lack of ability in reading, which had a knock-on effect on her math skills, which had a knock-on effect on her other subjects in terms of accessing them. So after the first year, student A changed in a profound way. Her confidence, her self-confidence, self-esteem had risen. She was happy to volunteer herself in class to answer questions, something she'd never done before. She smiled more, and it became evident that she enjoyed learning. Now, her teacher recalled a time in core lessons where student A was asked, she asked all the learners to read a page from the book, and student A couldn't read her page, um, but was asked to continue reading. And it was noted that student A had gone beyond that and started to then be, after joining DI, started going to visit bookshops and buying books. From DI, it depends. They don't necessarily have to do maths DI at the same time, but there is a knock-on effect on how they can access other subjects skills as well. And student A was able to access the maths problems because she was able to read and understand and decode what those words meant. When student A was asked about her experiences with DI, she acknowledged the difference that DI had made. And it's her words. She said, DI has helped me a lot. Once I started it, I became a lot more confident. And her teacher said that direct instruction opened her eyes to a different approach to teaching, where all children can access the work more so that they can do what they need to do. And the teacher can see how to give that to their students. Now, student A's reading age at the start of year 7 was 6.04, so a 6-year-old level. But by the end of year 7, she was already on 11.9, so 11-year-old, so she was back on track. That is the impact that DI can have on students. You've got some more on your screen there about the impact that DI has on some students. So here in this case study, at the start of year 7, students, when they attempted a paper, it was 5%. However, at the end of year 7, they had 23%. So it's massive jump that you could see where students rise throughout the academic year. So at the John Roan, who leads DI? Well, myself, as Associate Assistant Principal and Director of English, I run the programme. I also teach it in Year 7 with Miss Turstein, who co-teaches Year 7 group with me. If your child is in Year 8, their teacher will be Miss Colin Millay, who is an English teacher. And if your child is in the Year 7 smaller intervention group, they will be taught by Miss Matai, our English LSA Learning Support Advisor. What do teachers do in DI lessons? Well, like I said, it's doing things differently. So teachers teach from the front using a script, which becomes normal teaching for us, which allows us to focus on our interactions with our learners. But it also means the students know exactly what to expect and the method and way of teaching. There's no opt-out for students. All students throughout that session, which goes fast-paced, answer questions. And there is a big focus on questioning. There's regular opportunities for low stakes questioning through small quizzes, through verbal response and answers. And the atmosphere in the room is one which demonstrates a warm, strict manner. There is a competition that runs through. So throughout, it's a competition between the DI class and the teacher who can get the most points. Because of the way that it's formatted, there's a point system awarded within it. Now, what will happen next term? You would have received information about the changes to your child's timetable. Your child would also have spoken either to myself or one of the other teachers about the fact that they are now on this program and what that entails. Students will start after half term in class with their teacher. We won't jump straight into the program. They'll have some taster sessions, a bit of a run up and build up to the DI program starting. They will start the course and we will track their improvements termly, although there are even smaller mini tests internally that we do. And their reading age will be assessed at their end of year assessment as well. Now, an opportunity for you, because I know this video would have answered some of your questions, but not all, will be a coffee morning to see progress, and where you're invited in to have a meeting with me informally to talk about the program, the impact it has had on your child, or if you want to know any further information. Now, I understand there's a lot of information that I've given to you today. Please feel free to pause, to rewind, to go back, to listen to what I've said. And if still you have further questions, please feel free to call me at the school or email me, and I'm more than happy to return your call. Again, this will be starting after half term when we return back, and the students have all been told what to expect when they come back. Really look forward to starting this program and seeing the massive impact that you will have on your children and see the progress that they can make. Thank you.